gonna be 36 weeks in like 2 days. I feel so official with this bassinet on my stroller. Super cute pouch with her name on it. This store is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to get a few stretch marks, which like valid, okay, but I went with a Nuna car seat. Cereal, I'm gonna do some Captain Crunch. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Welcome to another vlog. I'm so excited to be filming. I feel like I say this every time, but it's been so long since I've picked up my camera. But here in a few days, I'll be 35 weeks pregnant, which is insane. I don't even remember how far along I was the last time I filmed, but I feel like it's been a while. And I really want to get into the swing of recording these next few weeks because I really just want to document my last few weeks of pregnancy. I feel like I've gotten so much done. We already had the baby shower. I have her bassinet set up next to our bedside. She's not going to have a nursery at this apartment, and I'll explain why later in this video. But I have all her stuff set up in our room. We got the stroller in the mail yesterday, and right now I'm on my way to pick up a bassinet for the stroller. It's like an attachment. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for $25, you guys, and this bassinet retails for $200. I'll show you guys the stroller once I get back home. I ended up getting the Baby Cruise V2. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so happy I ended up going with that one, and I really wanted the bassinet feature for it, but I just could not bring myself to spend $200 for a bassinet that, like, who knows how often I'll use. So I got on Facebook Marketplace. Freaking love Facebook Marketplace. It looks like this. I feel like for 25 bucks, it's a freaking steal, especially if it looks as good as it does in the pictures. Okay, I'm back home, changed into some comfy clothes, but I want to show you guys the bassinet because it's so stinking cute. Also, I figured I'd give you guys a little bump date because it's been a while. Currently 34 and 5 days pregnant. I definitely feel large, but it's not by any means uncomfortable yet. I'm sure here in the next few weeks I'm gonna get uncomfortable. As of right now, I still feel pretty good. I'm starting to get a few stretch marks, which honestly, I just like don't really know how to feel about that. I know that my body is doing a wonderful, magnificent thing right now. It is growing my baby girl, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was a little bit delusional, and I really thought I was going to be one of those people that just didn't get stretch marks. I'm not even 35 weeks yet and I already have them. I'm already preparing for them to get way worse as my pregnancy progresses, especially those last few weeks. But most people that I've talked to say that like as time goes on, they lighten up and they're not as noticeable. So I'm just praying that that's the case for me. But anyways, back to the stroller and bassinet. This is the stroller we got. It's a Baby Cruise, and then the bassinet that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I feel so official with this bassinet on my stroller. I cannot believe that my baby is going to be riding in this in a few short weeks. It's like insane. But you guys, this bassinet is in incredible condition. Like it literally looks new. I'm so impressed. And the lady I bought it from even said that she got it from somebody else used. So I'm at least the third person that's had this bassinet, and it looks like everybody's taking really good care of it. It's just all black. It has a zipper right here with some ventilation, which is going to be perfect during the summer. And then it also has this expandable canopy just for extra sun protection, which I feel like is just going to be really convenient. As most of you know, I live in Texas and it gets really hot in Texas, so I'm really excited to have these features. And then right now the bassinet has this little like cover on it, but this comes off. I don't expect to be using this summer, but maybe if I have a baby during the winter, maybe next time I can use it with the little extra cover. And then this is a seat that it came with. Let me put it on so you guys can see it. So this is in the color Anthony. I love the color. It's like this really, really pretty light gray. I was originally gonna get black, but somebody told me that during the summer, the sun really damages it. And I've even had people tell me that their black is starting to look navy just because of the sun. It like discolors it. So I opted for a lighter color. I feel like during the summer, it's also gonna help keep it a little bit cooler. I know it's probably gonna get dirty faster, but there's a way to take this canopy off so you can wash it. So I'm just kind of banking on that. Here's a closer look at the stroller. It is such good quality. I mean, you would expect it for the price, but I'm so excited to have my baby and get to stroll her around in this. The stroller honestly does so much. If you want to know more about it, I would definitely look up the Baby Cruise on their website because they're going to do a better job explaining it than me. But this canopy also expands. It gets bigger. You can flip the seat and have it facing forward or facing you. And then I'm not going to collapse it, but it's like pretty easy to collapse too, and it's not that heavy. At least I don't think it is, but I love this thing and I'm just so excited to use it. I took a nap on the couch per usual, and then I woke up, started scrolling on my phone. Next thing you know, it's 8 o'clock and I need to cook dinner because Kevin's about to be home. I just kind of prepped everything. This has been one of my staple dinners, mainly because it's super easy to prep. It takes like 5 minutes and it tastes delicious. Plus it's on the healthier side. I just have chopped up zucchini and then some chicken sausage. And then in the rice cooker, I just have rice with some chicken broth. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. And then the zucchini and the chicken sausage also cooks in about 10 to 15 minutes. So let me we're gonna put this in the oven now. And then we'll just just kind of watch for that. One pregnancy symptom that I swear has been consistent like almost my entire pregnancy has been acid reflux and heartburn. I usually take Pepcid Complete. This stuff works like a gem. And it says I can take it every 12 hours, so twice a day, which some days is fine, but I feel like other days, like today, it hasn't been 12 hours since the last time I took it, and I like feel the acid reflux and the heartburn like in my chest bad. So usually in between Pepcid, I'll take Tums, which is what I'm about to do right now. I always keep these in my bedside little drawer. I always end up needing them in the middle of the night. Like it never fails. I'll wake up at like 2-3 a.m. and my throat is just burning. So I'm gonna take 2 of these and then hopefully that helps before I can take my Pepcid again. Yeah, as far as pregnancy goes, honestly, my symptoms have not been that bad. I feel like I've had a pretty good pregnancy. I feel like really the only symptoms I've had since the last video are like heartburn and acid reflux. I've been sick more this pregnancy than I have in the past 2 years combined. It's insane. My immune system just sucks, which they say it's a common thing with pregnancy. Like this year alone, I've been sick twice. Prior to pregnancy, like I couldn't remember the last time I got sick. So I'm definitely ready to like have my immune system back. Another symptom I've had as of recently is congestion, which is also not fun. I feel like congestion is one of the worst parts about being sick. And while I'm not sick right now, just the congestion is like really annoying, and I hate how stuffy I sound. Supposedly it's due to like the inflammation in your face, which I will say I don't think I've gotten super swollen yet. Like my ankles and my legs aren't swollen at all. I definitely look puffier, but I feel like that's just because I've gained weight. I've gained like 40 pounds and I'm kind of scared for the last 5 weeks because I know that's when baby puts on the pounds, but I feel like I'm on the road to gaining 50 pounds this pregnancy, which is kind of insane. I'm definitely ready to like have my body back. I'm not going to do anything crazy postpartum, but I'm definitely going to start like just eating better, trying to eat better, start working out more, and like I don't know, I just feel like I've used a lot of excuses this pregnancy. I've given myself a little too much grace. I definitely could be working out right now, but I'm just like, I'm pregnant. I can't. I'm pregnant. Literally my excuse for everything. And that kind of same goes with like my diet and food. I've just been using the excuse of I'm pregnant, I can eat whatever I want, which like valid, okay, but I'm gaining weight, so I can't really be upset. Can't be upset at the number of the scale. I'm trying to think of other symptoms. I really like, I have to think about them because they're just so like small, I guess you could say. Like my symptoms aren't major besides acid reflux. It's like the one that it's gonna be engraved in my brain anytime I think about my pregnancy. Acid reflux. Like so far I'm sleeping really well. I definitely have to pee more often, but like nothing crazy. I'm like not having any pelvic pressure. I haven't had any cramping. I know at the beginning of my pregnancy I dealt with constipation. That's no longer an issue. Really ever since I hit 20 weeks, like that resolved. The second trimester was like amazing for me, and I will say entering the third, I definitely feel myself feeling more tired. I don't really notice it at work. I just get tired way faster. By the end of my shift, I am just drained. But honestly, I can't complain. My pregnancy has been going really well. There have been a few minor inconveniences, but like all in all, not bad. And I know a lot of people that have way worse symptoms and that are miserable their whole pregnancy. So I'm very blessed and thankful that I'm not one of those people. I mean, if I'm being honest, I have really enjoyed being pregnant. It's definitely gonna be weird not having a bump and like not being pregnant anymore. I oddly enough think I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss like just having her inside my belly. Like that's one of the biggest things too. I just love having her so close to me and like feeling her move. It's gonna be really weird going from like feeling her move all the time to then like not having her in my belly and not feeling her movement. It's gonna be weird. But yeah, I've had a pretty good pregnancy. I think I'm gonna miss it. And I really hope if I get pregnant again and if I have other babies that the pregnancies are just as good. Obviously, like I can't speak for the last 5 weeks because I do still have 5 more weeks ahead of me if I go to full term. Anyways, I'm gonna wash my face, do some skincare, and then I'm gonna make raspberry leaf tea. We need to make that because I'm drinking a cup a day until 36 weeks, and then after 36 weeks we're upping it to 2 to 3 cups, as many as I can drink in a day, because I've heard that helps. And I'm trying to do all the things. I even have a yoga ball that I bounce on when I watch TV. I'm trying to do all the things. Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. I'm currently outside at a Starbucks, as you can probably tell. My husband bought a car recently. We're meeting the guy to pick up the title at Buc-ee's in between Austin and San Antonio because he bought the car in San Antonio. Right now we're getting coffee. I got a cinnamon dolce latte. I got it decaf because I still want my coffee at home. Egg bites and then a turkey, egg and cheese sandwich. This is what I'm excited for. This right here. It doesn't look good, but it's gonna taste good. Really excited to eat this. Hey guys, I'm back home. It's also almost 1 o'clock. Something about being in the car all morning really just made me so tired, and I ended up taking a quick little power nap on the couch. I also haven't had any caffeine today since I got a decaf coffee at Starbucks. So I think that's also why I just feel so tired, but I'm about to make a coffee. Basically, I know I mentioned this earlier, but Kevin bought a truck from somebody. So like the process was a little bit more complicated just because I feel like when you buy a truck new at a dealership, they kind of like do everything for you there, but we had to like go to a bank, get the title transferred, go get new plates. Like it was this process, and apparently there was like a signature that he was missing. So we had to meet back up with the people that we purchased the truck from, get the people to sign it, and then we got his license plates. Thankfully everything went well, and now like all he has to do is sell his old car. But I'm super excited for him to have a truck because he's been wanting a truck for forever, and we got a really good deal on it. And I just feel like everything just worked out the way it was supposed to. It's a super gloomy day today. I like don't want to do anything, not only because I'm pregnant and like just tired, but the weather makes me want to curl up on the couch, turn the TV on, and like not do anything all day. And the thing is, I could very easily do that and like it would be fine because I don't really have anything to do. Let's make a coffee though. I've been watching a whole bunch of like birth vlogs all afternoon. Like that's all I've done since I last spoke to you guys. I'm just really trying to only watch and listen to positive birth stories. As most of you know, I'm a postpartum nurse. While I don't work in labor and delivery, I do work very closely with them. And you know, I hear a little bit of everything. You hear the birth stories that are like just perfect, it goes really fast, it's very peaceful, and then you also hear people have like more traumatic birth stories, emergency C-sections, all that stuff. So I feel like I'm very like prepared in the sense that I know that things can take a turn very quickly, and I kind of have this mentality of just like not really expecting anything. I'm obviously gonna hope for a very calm and peaceful birth experience, but at the same time, if I have to have an emergency C-section, like that's just something that happens, and as long as I'm safe and baby safe, like honestly that's like the most important thing to me. But I just watched Julia and Hunter Haven's birth story from when they had Smoke. I'm currently watching this other couple's birth story right now, and it's funny because I've watched these before, but it's so different watching it now with the perspective of like I'm about to give birth in a month or two. And honestly, it's not even 2 months, it's gonna be a month to a month and a half depending on when baby decides to come. I'm due May 7th and it's currently April 1st. So it could be as early as the end of this month, which is like just crazy, but it's just so different watching it with the perspective of like, that's gonna be me in a month versus just watching it not being pregnant, just like to watch. Anyways, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna have some cereal. I'm gonna do some Captain Crunch. Cereal has been just such a big obsession this pregnancy. I feel like it's like a common thing with pregnancy. Pregnant women like cereal. Don't know what it is about it, but it just hits differently. I have Trix and I have Captain Crunch, and I was feeling Captain Crunch. I'm gonna pour a hefty amount into this bowl because one, I'm hungry, two, it's just good. I'm so excited to eat this. This is so good. Oh my gosh, this is what I needed. Let me really quick show you guys the bedroom setup that we have for baby girl. This is baby girl's bassinet. We ended up going with the brand Angel Bliss off of Amazon. I think it was like 160 bucks. It was one of the more inexpensive ones. And honestly, I like love the quality. I think it's gonna be great. Right now, I just laid down this little sweater that I have for her. I plan on taking her like monthly pictures in it, but I thought it looked cute in the bassinet. I also have her little jelly cat in the bassinet, which I will be taking that out when she's actually sleeping in it. And then right now, just for like decoration, I have this little Barefoot Dreams blanket. I got this at my baby shower and I freaking love it. I love how the G is like really big since her name is Gianna. Let me show you guys actually the blanket. It's a Barefoot Dreams blanket and it's pink and it has the alphabet. Like I mentioned, I just like love that the G is really big. Where I fold it and place it over her bassinet, I just like think it looks so cute. And then underneath the bassinet, there's this like little storage space. So right now I just have some swaddles, bassinet sheets, I have my boppy pillow, just a lot of like miscellaneous stuff here. And then in this corner, I have my little like essentials cart. I obviously have like no idea what our life is gonna look like the first few days. I don't know what I'm gonna be using, what I'm not gonna be using. So like this cart is gonna change like as I figure out what I'm gonna need and what I'm not gonna need. On the top shelf, I have our diaper caddy. It like literally fits perfectly on the top shelf. This is basically gonna come everywhere with me. When we go to bed, I'm gonna put it on my bedside table. When I'm in the living room, it's gonna come with me. Right now we have diapers, wipes, I have a changing pad, some extra onesies, birth cloths, like a thermometer and some medical things, pacifiers. I have this little egg that turns on and off just by flipping it over. Right now I have this fan in here, which that's probably not gonna stay there. It's gonna be for the stroller and for like labor and delivery. And then I have some butt paste and this little like spatula. This next row has another changing pad. This one's gonna stay in my car. I have all my pump parts. I still need to buy flange sizes for like my specific anatomy because I think the ones that came with the Spectra are like really large, which I did end up getting the Spectra. I think this is the S1. No, it's a Spectra S2 Plus. So I got this one. I've heard great things about it. And then this bottom row has a ton of extra burp cloths. And then I have this super cute pouch with her name on it. And in here is just like a ton of miscellaneous things. I have some medicine in here. I have an extra pacifier with the pacifier clip. Some samples that I've gotten in the mail. I have these little plaques for each month for her month-to-month pictures that I plan on taking. There's just a ton of random stuff in here, honestly. It's basically just holding stuff that I like didn't have a place for. And then lastly, we have our little changing station. Right now, this is kind of a mess. It's just a whole bunch of toys and books that I like don't know where to put. We have a wipe warmer, we have our little changing pad, and then over here, we just have more diapers, wipes, an additional changing pad, some more butt paste, and then some lotion. And then we also have a little diaper pail right there. So this is actually where we used to have our TV because I needed the space. We ended up buying this like mount for our TV, which it's not the most aesthetic, but it just like works really well for our situation. So lately we've just kind of been rolling it in this corner. I like keep it in this corner honestly most of the time. I'm gonna have to find a place for it once the baby does come because it's just not in a convenient location. But we thought about putting the TV up, but I just think it's gonna be essential, especially like with the newborn. My first few days postpartum, I really don't think I'm gonna want to do much, and I really think I'm gonna rely on having a TV in the bedroom, so putting it on that stand was the next best thing. I just need to find a place to kind of hide it throughout the day because it is right now in a like not ideal location. But that's what our nursery looks like. And I forgot about my cereal. It's probably gonna be all soggy. Love that for me. Guys, it's a new day. I feel like this vlog is just a compilation of like things going on throughout the week, which honestly I think it's fine because if I were to vlog a full day, I think you guys would get bored because like I said, I don't do much. But I'm about to go buy a car seat finally. I'm gonna be 36 weeks in like 2 days. I'm 36 and 5 right now. I still do not have a car seat. It's the last big purchase I need to make for this baby. I'm gonna go to a store called Enlightened Baby. It's off of South Congress if you live in Austin. From what it looks like, they have a ton of car seats, and they have the Upper Baby Mesa, which is one of the ones that I haven't looked at yet. And then obviously they have like all the others. I'm currently between Upper Baby, either the Aria or the Mesa, and then Nuna, likely the Nuna Pippa RX, just because I don't see the difference between the RX and the Air. I think the Air is supposed to be a little bit lighter. It's like $100 more expensive, which I don't get. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask the people that work there, see what they have to say. If I end up going with Uppa Baby, I'll purchase it online because they sell it on Amazon. And I have a few gift cards plus a 15% discount. So that one probably will be cheaper. But if I opt for Nuna, which I have a feeling I'm gonna do because I just know myself, I'll probably just go ahead and purchase it while I'm at the store because Nuna literally has like absolutely zero deals, zero sales going on anywhere. And I've looked at Dillard's, Nordstrom, the Nuna website, like literally everywhere. I will be paying full price for that baby. I just like really need to purchase a car seat. This store is so cute. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go with the Nuna. The Pippa RX. Okay, so as you can probably tell, I went with a Nuna car seat. I went with the Nuna Pippa RX, which let me just say, this is the #1 recommendation that I got when I asked people about car seats. So Definitely a pricier option, but I'm hoping to get a lot of use out of this, not only with this baby, but also with future babies. I got it in the shade Cedar. It just so happened to have it in stock, which was really convenient because if not, I would have had to order it and then like gone and picked it up. The thing I did forget to buy is the adapter for my Uppa Baby stroller. But I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be using that right away, so I'll probably just get it off Amazon if I can find it. If not, I know like Dillard's and Nordstrom sells it. Heavier than I thought. Okay, this is what the car seat looks like. I am so obsessed. I love the color. It's kind of like a brownish taupe colored. It's coming off really gray on the camera. It has some paneling in the back. I'm pretty sure this part right here unzips. It gives you like an even bigger canopy for like sun protection, which like this alone is like an amazing feature. I am freaking obsessed with this. Just like can't believe that my baby is gonna be in this in literally a month. Like today is April 7th. My due date is May 7th. Also, I'm out of breath. I think that was like my activity for the day. I need to sit on the couch and just like relax.